Hello. So, my hair's a little wet, so it's a little curly. My hair is naturally curly. Welcome to an individual vlog. So I'm just gonna talk about stuff that, is me, about me. My hair is naturally curly, so I straighten this, like, every day. It's real late, like, I think this clock's actually off. That's a toilet. The clock is 9:30, it's backwards, or 9:29 is what that says. It's really 9:30. And I figured, while we're doing this, I will give you like a quote unquote tour of the recording area. It's not much to see, but it's something. So, yeah. That's the couch. This is our recording area. There's a little keyboard over there. I'll go back over here. Face down. There's a guitar. You can't point. And some Funyuns, which I absolutely hate. So yeah, this is our new lighting that we made. Me and Braden and Matthew. And then here's the LED light that we have. That we used to. And we have a cordless NES, which, speaking of which, the CEO and I believe owner of Nintendo died of cancer today. So yeah, there's some information for you. We have an 8-track player that isn't working yet. I need to get 4D batteries, and not 4D batteries, but 4D batteries. Anyhow, yeah, stupid joke. Cassette / AM / FM / 8-track / record player, but the record player don't work. Another record player that plays too fast. A TV that produces the sound. A computer that works, but it's extremely slow. This is not the computer, that's the computer. This computer is an MPC, but they don't manufacture that. And also, stupid thing needs a better software. This is the camera we record with. That's water running. That's a stereo. That's an iPod that I used to have. And yeah, I'm going to now go to my room and do the rest of the vlog. So yeah. But before we do that, I forgot to unplug this light. Okay. Yeah. And also, let me make sure that this computer doesn't overheat. You can't see it anymore. There's a computer there though. Yeah. So if I coughed real loud. Yeah, it's a computer that I found that doesn't want to do anything besides have me put DOS code, and I don't know DOS code. Anyhow, I'll talk to you when I'm in my room. And we're in my room. Okay. So, my hair's a mess, I'm sorry. Wow, that's a mess. So, anyhow. So, I'm just going to talk about my musical history. I grew up listening to 60s, 70s, stuff like that. Psychedelic 60s, I really liked. And, sorry, I'm running up and down stairs. And so, the first band I was really interested into was the Beatles, because I was 6 or 8 or something like that, and my dad was playing. I don't remember this actually, but this is what I'm told. My dad was playing something that was like Here Comes the Sun, or some kind of sun song. Good Day Sunshine. I don't know what. But I asked who it was. He said the Beatles. I said, do you have any? He said, yeah, right over there. And I said, oh. Want any on CD? And he said, yeah, because he was playing on iTunes. And he said, yeah. And I said, oh, cool. And took them, and now they're scattered out among the house. I don't know where half of them are, but yeah. And then getting into 5th, I think it was, 5th or 6th, I saw a shirt that was Pink Floyd. I'm like, sounds like a band my dad knows. Dad, is Pink Floyd a good band? He says, I don't know. It depends on your opinion. So he handed me a phone, and this was before I had... Oh, there's that phone. This is before I had the phone I have now. It was when I had this phone, which I need to charge. But, yeah, and so... Back when I had this phone, and... So, yeah, I looked it up, and the first thing came up was The Wall, and I was like, oh, yeah, I like it. So I got the shirt, and studied into the band a lot, and so I know a lot about, well, not a lot, a bit about Pink Floyd. I have a lot of their albums, or CDs really. I don't have their albums. Don't have one album by them, but I do have an album by the Beatles, but it's a newer album. But favorite Beatle is John Lennon. Don't know enough about Pink Floyd to know. I know like 3 or 4 of the artists, but I don't remember their names that well. I know there's Sid. I don't remember his last name. There's David Gilmour, and there's Roger Waters, who was a bassist and lead singer. If the person who talked about that is watching this, and you won't understand anything I said. Anyhow, getting into 6th grade, I liked Nirvana and listened to Nirvana a lot. And so I have, first album I bought of them was Nirvana, the album, because I used to listen to them on Vivo on YouTube, and one of my favorite songs was You Know You're Right, and so it was only on one album that I could find, which was Nirvana, which was made in 2002, which I know is after Kurt Cobain's death. Not gonna say it's a murder or suicide, because people have opinions, and I have mine. Anyhow, so, yeah, and recently I bought the album and Incesticide, I forget how you say it, but one of my favorite songs, this is just a weird song, one of the weirdest songs that I can think of right now is Mexican Seafood. So yeah, anyhow, so getting into, actually, I don't know, yeah, and then I just have a varied music stuff. I listen to Falling in Reverse, and which was in 8th grade, I'm going into 9th. Yeah, I'm young, I know. Recently, I was listening to this artist, George Thorogood. $3 for this at early November, if you have that in your neighborhood, otherwise known as Only Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah. Here's the computer that we do work on. There's my closet. Asus. Not trying to advertise, not saying they're good, not saying they're bad. So, yeah, that's all I can say now. Besides this crappy TV, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just trying to make a longish video, unlike Braden's, who spent 3 minutes. Me and Braden and, okay, I'm going to talk about that, and it's, like, not even that important, but okay. So, how I met Matthew. He was a celloist, I was a celloist. Back in 4th grade, he moved away, came back in 6th grade. And yeah, we've been friends since. Except we've had fights, but you know, all friends too. Braden, I irritated him. Like, he was trying to do something on the playground in 6th grade. I didn't want him to do it because, you know, it's fun watching someone not succeed. I don't know why. But yeah, so we got in a minor fight. We had to go to the school counselor. And we became friends somehow. However that was. I don't know. We talked about similarities and then we became friends. Except we weren't that good of friends, I don't think. Somehow we became better friends. So yeah, that's how I became friends with Braden and how I became friends with Matthew. And yeah, I just want to make this video longer so I can laugh at Braden later. So yeah, that's basically it about me. Or just right now. It's late, so I'm going to go to... Actually, I'm going to take a shower after this, but it's 22:39, otherwise known as 10:39. Wait, 10:39? Is it really? Oh, I don't know. This is a long recording. Maybe I just misread the clock earlier. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to say farewell, so goodbye.